hope you have written down. And when I come to the lab, when I switch to the lab side, so you will be able to know what this is all about. Okay, what this is all about. We are going to use one by one. We'll be using these 3 options so you can understand. Okay, I'm going to create which is file txt with the extension txt, and after creating this file, I will be using these options to check the size or the bytes of my file, to check the number of lines, to check the number of words which I may have. All right. So there we go here. Our programming, yes, to my learning operating system here. Okay, I come here to my lab, to my program here, right? And after coming here, I'm going to create a file by using cat. Yes, the other day I've used the VI. Now let me use a cat. And the file name is going to be called myfile.txt. Okay, myfile.txt. Press enter. You remember which direction. If this file was having a is going to be erased, and then I'm going to add the new one. Okay, then I may put. Okay, this is known. Letters known as a diagram. Okay, these are diagram. If you take 2 letters at a time. Okay, this is known as a diagram. T-Y-P-S. Okay, Q-S-T. Okay, diagram. So let me save this one. Control D. All right. Now, if I want to list ls hyphen or ls, and I put my file, if I press enter, it gives me the file name is there. If I want to see the size, I will do ls hyphen l. L stands for large. For the next topic, you're going to see this. Okay, large. My file. Press enter, and it gives me the date it has been created today, 12/28 is a June. Okay, this is the size. That 6 is a size. Sorry, that 6 is a size. That 6 is a size. Okay, in a byte. This is the group. This is others. This is the group, and this is the user, like that. So let's see. Okay, let's see now. Now this is the file. Now I'm going to use the the command called word count. Okay, let me see. We see word count my file. Okay, press enter. As you can see, it gives me the number of lines. Do I have 6? Okay, the number of lines I have is 6, and the number of words is 12. Okay, and the size is 36. Okay, or the symbols of the space which I may have is 36. All right, if I do I press enter. How many lines? The second line, see, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, we have a 6 line, right? And I have 12 words. I have 12 words. 12 words. A, B, B, C, C, D, D. Okay, you see, these are 12 words. And I have 36. Okay, 36, it may be like the space between. Okay, there's a space between, and go to the next. It may be 36. 6 into 6. These are 1, 2. Look here. These are space, right? 1. Okay. 2, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here, and 6. Correct? And the new line or new line, because at the end of at the end of this sentence, I pressed enter, going to the new line. That is also counted. At the end of this, new line 2. At the end of this, new line 3. At the end of this, new line 4. At the end of this, new line 5. At the end of this, new line 6. So 6 into 6 is 36. For example, one more time example. I'm going to get another file. My file, let me say my file one dot docs. Okay, I press enter. I press ashish. Okay, place space hamster. I think is correct. Place down, new line, pre-TV, space Yadav. Okay, place Smithon, space Smithon Joel. Place enter. As you can see, now we have the first character, which is a space, and we have the next new line. Okay, this can be termed as a tab space, or a space between the characters and the new line from Hamster to pre-TV. Okay, now to save and exit, Control D, and I read this one, WC my file one dot docs. Okay, press enter. It gives me how many lines? How many lines? Pre-TV, Adav, Smith, and Joel. It counts 3, 6 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the 6? Where 6 come from? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, it gives a special one. It gives a special meaning here. Okay, it gives special meaning. Oh, sorry, I forgot to count Ashish. Sorry, Ashish Hasta, first line. Pre-TV Adav, second line. Smith Joel, third line. Okay, Smith Joel, third line. All right, this is the third line, which is here. Okay, and 6 characters, or 6 special characters, which is space between Ashish and Hasda, and to the new line I have to press enter. I come to pre-TV, Yadav, there have to be space between this name, and to go to Smithun I have to press enter. I go to the second line, and it become, and this is going to be 41. 41 is the size. It may be the size of the characters. All right, so that is all. Let me do one more. Card. Okay. Card. Let me say my file dot ppt. Okay. Press enter. Okay. I press one more enter. Okay. I press Dr. Let me say Dr. Joel, comma lecture of Unix. Okay, press enter. Okay, I press one more enter, and I press Control D. I come there. Then when I want to read cat my file, okay, dot ppt. Sorry, what happened? Oh, yeah, something mistake is there. Dot ppt. Enter. You see, there is a space here. There is a space. There is another space here, new line. I call this they are called a new line. Okay, double new line. So when I want to do WC and my dot ppt, what do I have? How many lines? 3 lines. Why? Because this is the first line, this is the second line, this is the third line. Okay, third line. How many words? Dr. Joel, 1 word. Second word, or Joel word, Unix 4 words. And 28. 28 is what? 28 is a size, or it's a characters which you may have. There's a comma, there's a dot, they're taken as a characters. All right. So this was all about what? This was all about WC or WC, which known as word count. All right. Now let me come to the important one more important program to understand. So you have to note it down. Okay, you have to understand this. Very, very, very important. Okay. So in this important program here, as you list the file, okay, we have seen the list of file. Okay, when you do ls, or list ls command, we may have a different options. As you can see, you may have option A. Look at this option A here. Let me try to find. Okay, you may have a different option. As you can see here, you may have option A, which is going to show the hidden files. You may have option L, going to show the long file details. Long means the right or the whole detail. You may have option T, timestamp. You may have option S with the capital S, sort based on file size. You may have option R, which is going to reverse. You may have the option D to show only directory. R with the capital letter to show the recursive subdirectories, means a directory within a directory. So we are going to do this and try to find to see how these things work. Okay, when you do this, when you do ls, look here, look at the top of this one. ls, option L, it's a long file. Okay, large file. Okay, this large file, it shows this line. I will explain the first line only because the rest are same. Very important, as I said. Okay, very important. When you do this, it is going to give you the large file. Okay, when you see here, it gives hyphen rw hyphen rw hyphen space rw hyphen space 1, Crowdera name is there, Crowdera name is there, the number is there, digits are, April is here, 29 is here, 20, column 53, what does it mean, all these lines? So the meaning of this line is this one. The first line, as you have seen, let me try to trash this one. Trash in a sense, try to put some extra writings in my file here. The first line, this is the first line. Let me show you. This is my first line, the first column, sorry, not line. The first column, you see here, this is the first column. Okay, this first column you write down in your book because it's very important, is known as a type. Okay, we may have a type. A type can be, we shall see, a type can be a file, a type can be a file, or a type can be a directory, comma, or a type can be a directory. Okay, we can have a type as a directory. You get it? As a directory, correct? All right, this is a directory. Two types. Okay, one as a file, second as a directory. Wherever there is a D, wherever there is a D like this one, this has a D. Okay, this has a D. The type mentioned as a directory. The absence of D for the first column, I'm talking about first column. The absence of D, it means a file. It is specified by hyphen, like this hyphen. So you have to know this one. Second column, you see the second column is from here W till here. Okay, this is the second column. This is the second column, as you can. Okay, the second column is known as access mode. Important point to understand. Access mode. Repeat, access mode. What are those access mode? The access mode, it is symbolized by RW. R, look here. R, W, X, R, W, X, R, hyphen, X. So in a few words, the access mode can be R. R means what? Read. You want to read. You want to read. You want to read a file or a directory, because the first column is for type. A type can be file or it can be directory. Second, okay, so second mode, W. W stands for write. Okay, write. Good. Okay, write. You want to write to a file. The third access mode is X. X means what? Execute or execute. Okay, you want to execute your file. Sorry. You want to execute your file. Sorry. Execute your file. Okay, correct? Sorry. Execute your file. Okay, that is it. Now, as you can see, this access mode, read, write, execute. Okay, execute, that is type number 3. There are 3. We have a 3. It's like it's divided into 3. One is this one. It's divided like a 3 columns. This is number 1 is here. Number 1. Okay. Number 2 is, and number 3 is this one. This is number 1, RW hyphen or next directory. This is a file. This file we can do what? This file you can read, no execute. Okay, no execute. Read, write, no execute. Read only, no writing, no execute. Okay, as you can see, 3 columns in this access mode. What are they symbolized? The first column, this one, is access permission. It is access permission for owners. Okay, for who? For owners or users. Okay, for users. Number 1 is for the users. This is for the users. Access mode for the users. For the file, okay, this is a file name because this is the last column. The file name. For the Java, the user can only read, write. No. The second column, this one, I'm still in access mode. Okay, the second column is for the group. Okay, is for who? For group. Every user may have a group which belongs to. You may have, like, for example, in your class, you may be like 100 students. You are 100 students. Every student has a user ID. So this user ID, they can them by groups. For example, group 1 for 50 or group 1 for 20, group 2 for 30, like that. So every user, you may grant access to the group, to the group. Okay, you may say, I want the group, okay, the group of users to read and write. I hope you understand. The first one, the first RW hyphen, only for the users. Okay, and third one for the other. The one, number 1 is for the user, number 2 for the group, number 3 is for who? For the others. All right, for the others. So the rest they can only read. The user can read, write. The group can read, write. The others can only do what? Can only read. Is it clear? Okay, good. Now, the third column, as you can see, let me erase what I have done so that you can see them clearly. Okay, The third column, okay, the third column is known as what? Is known as link. Okay, this file is linked only, has only one link. So the file can be linked to 1 or 3 users or to 1 3 directories. Okay, only one link. Okay, this is the number stand for link. Okay, the fourth column, this is the fourth column. The fourth column is for who? For the owners. Okay, who is the owner of the file or directory? Okay, it is Abdullah. So the owner can change. You may have owner as Ashish. Okay, you may have owner as Ashish. You may have owner as Starjit. Okay, Starjit. Okay, Starjit. Okay. Okay, Mona can be the owner. All right, Mona can be the owner. Chaitra can be the owner, like that. So the group, we may have a different groups. We may have a group of, we may have a group, you may classify the group. You may say my group is going to be for alphabet, let's say group, let's say it's an example, group AB. For those who have the name AB, Ashish, Banu Prakash, or they can be here, or group A from Ashish to Chaitra. Okay, from Ashish to Chaitra, they can be in a group. So Ashish to Chaitra, they can only what? They can read write. This is a group. Okay. Now the next column, this one, size. Okay, the size of your file in a byte. Okay, this is size. All right. The one, which column is this one? One. No. First one is, this was the first. Okay, this was the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth one, the sixth column is for size. Okay, 671 is for timestamp. Timestamp means when did you access the file? When was the last access? Okay, when was the latest access? All right, the last access was the 20 April 20. I have accessed this one. Okay, this is the size. This is timestamp, month. Okay, date and the time. Okay, month, date, and time. And this is the file name. All right, let me check on you. Is it clear to you? Is it clear? Do you get it? Is it clear? Yes. If it is clear, you can thumbs up. You can thumbs up if it is clear. Okay. Good. Ashish, pretty good. Chaitra, Kevin, good. Kevin, Allen, good. Sonu Kumar, good. Very good. Okay, good. So, okay, good answer. Good. So this is all. Okay. So since we have learned a lot for today, okay, the next we shall see when your classmate or others has joined. Okay. So I will teach this the next time. So just to help you to understand, this is this command. Let this command be also add-on, because the important one I will teach, the next class. Okay, I mean the extra about that one. I will repeat, I will recap it for the next class, but let me teach you this touch command. This is a touch command. It's a very simple command, file command. This touch command is going to change the time stamp. Okay, only changing the time stamp, but is not going to affect your file. For example, look here. For example, this file has been in a, but I want to modify this to change the timestamp, means to make it as okay. What will I do? I will do touch. Okay, I write the command touch. This command touch space the file name aa.java. So it will take the current date. It will do what? It will take the current date. Let's do that, and then we will, we will wind up. Okay, let me come to my lab. Okay, let me come to the lab there where I was. Okay, and then we do the command touch command. I come back to touch command. Remember, okay, let me do this. Let me do this. Okay, let me do this. ls hyphen l. Remember the first file was what? The first file was AA in the month of April. Has been what? Has been accessed or modified. I'm going to modify today's date. What am I going to do? I will do this. Touch AA.java. Press enter. Done. If I type ls hyphen l, okay. Now let's see if it has changed. You see the magic? The magic happened. Boom, boom. The magic happened. Boom. Now A has been modified for today's date. 20. This time is, yeah, if you checked your time, it was 12:51. Okay, 12:51. All right. Now you can do another magic. Let's do another magic. Let me change this directory. See, this directory, it has a full permission for users and a group. Okay, they can read, or owner can read. Okay, and the group they can read. But for others, they can only read and execute. Okay, read and execute. Let me do magic too. Now let me take this. Okay, which directory? Yeah, this directory. Okay, this directory. I'm going to do magic to this bcdir. Okay, I'm going to do this bcdir. It has been created, okay, accessed or created on May this time. Okay, let me try to open it. An example. Let me say cat or ls hyphen lsbca there. Okay, yes, it is there. ls hyphen lbca. Okay, there bca bca dr. Press enter. Okay, to give me total 0 and ls hyphen r bca dr. Press enter. Okay, let me do this nested and see. Let me do the nested. Give me okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let me modify it. Nevertheless, let me modify it for today's. Okay, for today's date. Search. Okay, it happened. ls hyphen l. Let me check if it is not giving. Why? Okay, let me do this, no problem. So the one which has been modified, we go to the top. Where is it? DR? Where is the touch directory DR? Where is it? BCADR. Where is it? Yes, this one. Okay, it in here. It has changed. It has been modified for today's date. Okay, so this is all about creating a directory. Now, without I cannot let you go without showing you how to remove a directory. You remember, I'm going to create a directory by doing like this: mkdir. Okay, I'm getting a directory I call Unix 2506. Press enter. I do ls, I place l, okay, and I'm going to check Unix for today's directory. It will come Unix, where is it? Unix 25, where is it? Okay, let me do this. Is it? Let me do this. No. Okay, fine. Unix 25dr, it's here. Okay, no problem. It is here. It is the directory which has been created. Okay, I am going to remove it. To remove a directory, lm, okay, remove lm bca 25, okay, lm dr 25 06. Is it bca? No, Unix. Sorry, Unix 25 dr. Press enter. It is gone. If I reach, then 25 Unix 25 is gone. So RMDR is used to do what? Is used to delete a directory. So for today's class, this is enough. For this class, LMDR is used to delete a directory. Okay, we shall have the continuity. We shall have the continuity of access mode permission. We'll look to the access mode permission to the next class. So don't miss the next class, and come on time and come with your book. And as usual, thank you for today. Let me wish you to have a very good day.
Thank you, sir.
Away.